Trees on or near construction sites face many challenges. Physical damage to the stem, roots, or branches, severed roots, and/or soil compaction. But with sufficient planning and adequate protection, trees have a good chance of surviving long after the construction process is complete. The first step during the pre-construction planning phase of a project is to identify which trees need protection. Factors such as age, health, species characteristics, and the likelihood of tree survival must be considered. Once a tree has been identified, a tree protection zone should be established. The TPZ is an area around the tree that is intended to protect roots and soil that are essential for tree health and stability. For trees with spreading canopies, the area within the tree's drip line is often used as the perimeter of the TPZ. For narrow crown trees, young trees with small crowns, or on sites where construction activities require a TPZ smaller than the drip line, the trunk diameter method can be used. For the trunk diameter method, a tree's diameter at breast height, dBH, is multiplied by a protection factor of 6 to 18, depending on the tree's tolerance to construction and its maturity. ISA's Managing Trees During Construction Best Management Practices booklet provides a chart of tree species and their tolerance to construction. The lower the tree's tolerance, the larger the TPZ must be to protect the tree. The tree's age must also be taken into account. Younger trees are more resilient and thus more tolerant to disruption than mature trees. So an older tree would require using a higher protection factor than a younger tree of the same species. The distance calculated by multiplying the dBH by the protection factor provides the arborist with the radius of the TPZ. The radius of the TPZ is the distance from the trunk to the TPZ fence. Radius is 1/2 of the TPZ's diameter. Construction activities or physical features may constrain the shape of the TPZ, so this area may need to be modified from a circle. The tree protection zone should be fenced off to deter and prevent construction activities inside the TPZ. Fencing should be sturdy, preferably constructed of chain link, wire mesh, or wood. Plastic construction fencing can be used, but it should be fastened to rigid rails between the posts to prevent it from being moved or knocked over. Fencing should be at least 4 feet, 1.2 meters tall, solidly anchored to the ground, and highly visible. All TPZs should be clearly marked with signs stating the fenced area is a tree-protected zone, and clearly indicating that there should be no activity inside the area. The sign should also include a point of contact for questions, either the contractor or arborist who established the zone. Signage should clearly state any consequences for violations of the TPZ, and should be posted in all languages commonly spoken on the site. For more information on setting up a TPZ, check out the Managing Trees During Construction Best Management Practices booklet in the ISA web store.